Good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss double decomposition reaction. We have already discussed decomposition reaction and displacement reaction. Double decomposition reaction can also be called to be double displacement reaction because it has a little bit of both decomposition as well as displacement. A double decomposition reaction is a reaction in which two substances means two ionic compounds, react in aqueous solution form so that they exchange their ions. There is a third name for double decomposition reaction as well, and that is ion exchange reaction, because ion exchange takes place during this reaction. See, suppose there are two compounds, ionic compounds AB and CD. A is cation, B is anion, C is cation, D is anion. As always, cation is written before anion, except some exceptions like in organic compounds, like in acetate. So, when we both are in contact in aqueous solution, then in aqueous solution they dissociate. You know that an ionic compound dissociate into aqueous solution to give their cation and anion separately. So both are separated and both are in contact. Then cation of first compound displaces cation of another compound. If it displaces C, if a cation of one displaces C from CD, then what it will become? AD. And cation of CD, that is C, displaces cation of AB, then what it will become? CB. So by mutual exchange of cation or anion, both, we can say the exchange of cation and anion takes place in aqueous solution and two different compounds are formed. Cation of one goes with anion of other and cation of other goes with anion of first. So the compound now is A is D and C B. We can take a proper example of this. Suppose this is barium chloride, BaCl2, Ba is cation, chloride is anion, and sulfuric acid, hydrogen ion is cation, sulfate is anion. Then they exchange their cations and anions in aqueous solution. So barium goes with sulfate, BaSO4, hydrogen goes with chloride, hydrogen chloride. In this way, two new compounds are formed by exchange of ions, and this exchange of ion becomes in a permanent exchange. For that, one of the two product should be insoluble. Like in this case, barium sulfate will not further dissociate into barium and sulfate because now it has become an insoluble substance, a solid, and that is insoluble, and that's why it is shown with this sign of precipitate. We say that insoluble substance formed during a reaction to be a precipitate. So a precipitation reaction, as we can say this double decomposition reaction to be precipitation reaction as well, is the reaction in which two substances, two ionic compounds in their aqueous solution form exchange their ions to form one of the substance which is insoluble and solid, so that it makes the true solution to be a translucent or opaque solution, and its molecules are big enough to be separated when it is filtered through a filter paper. It means barium chloride and sulfuric acid both are soluble, they cannot be separated by filter paper, but when they react by exchange of ions or by double decomposition reaction, then out of two products, one is insoluble and can be separated from the rest, that is hydrochloric acid, by passing through a filter paper. If we pass the product through a filter paper, then barium sulfate will be left above as filter paper and hydrochloric acid will go down as filtrate. In the same way, we take one more example, silver nitrate, a true solution, and hydrochloric acid, another true solution of two ionic compound. When both are mixed, then they exchange their ion. Silver goes with chloride, hydrogen goes with nitrate. So two new products, silver chloride and hydrogen nitrate, are formed, out of which one of the two, that is silver chloride, is a white precipitate. It is an insoluble white solid and can be separated by filtration as well. If we don't filter but allow the mixture to settle for some time, then silver chloride, being heavy and insoluble, settles in the lower part of the solution. This type of double decomposition reaction are said to be precipitation reaction. So, a chemical reaction in which two ionic compounds in their solution form, we can write here SOL solution for writing that they are in aqueous solution form. But this reaction will take place only in the solution form, because in solution form only barium and chloride and hydrogen and sulfate will get separated, and then they are free to move the way they wish to form two new product, barium sulfate and hydrogen chloride. So being in solution form is a must for happening of double decomposition reaction. Out of two, at least one has to be in aqueous solution, because in aqueous solution only dissociation of the ionic compound will take place. Then ion will move and will form new product by exchange of ions. Another type of double decomposition reaction is said to be neutralization reaction. We will study neutralization reaction, a type of double decomposition reaction, only in the next video. Right now we are discussing double decomposition reaction, a reaction in which two substances in aqueous solution form exchange their ion and form two new product. If out of those two new product, one of substance is an insoluble solid, then it is said to be a precipitate. For example, copper sulfate reacts with sodium hydroxide to form blue precipitate of copper hydroxide and sodium sulfate, a solution. Similarly, when potassium iodide reacts with lead acetate, as I said, is one of the exceptional compound in which cation is written later and anion is written before. Otherwise, always in ionic compound, cation is written first and anion is written later. So when these two ionic compound react, then they exchange the ion, and lead iodide, a yellow precipitate of lead iodide, is formed, and solution of potassium acetate is formed. If we want, we can separate these precipitates by filtration. They will be separated as residue over the filter paper, whereas another product will go down in solution form in the form of aqueous solution as filtrate. That's all.